Hello again, Libra. Didici here with your, I guess you'd call it Oracle Express. The karma connections in your horoscope, we started talking about that last month. But this month I want to digress a little. I want to continue talking about what the fruits of your karma are, where they're likely to play out. But not so much in terms of the North Node, but more to do with the 5th and 9th sectors of your horoscope. 5th house, your past karma. 9th house, your future karma. Some important patterns playing out for you this month and in the months to come. So I think it's worthwhile discussing this. Your 5th house now, which is Aquarius, has the transformative Pluto moving through it. It's just moved in there, it's retrograde. So there's definitely a whole lot of past issues that may be coming up. Unfortunately, these transits don't afford you the opportunity to really have a hand in controlling what's going on. That makes sense. The past is past. As I say, it's a graveyard and there's nothing in that graveyard except tombstones. Unfortunately, many of us get stuck. It's like couch lock when you've had too much alcohol, you can't get up. A lot of us get stuck in the past. And it's this transformative influence of Pluto right now that's going to play out. And if you're ready, willing, and able to move along the lines of least resistance, go with the flow, you're going to find that some of the outcomes of this are going to be quite extraordinary, and you're going to have a brand new lease of life. Pluto's in your 5th house. Saturn, one of the rulers of the 5th house, is in the 6th house. 6th house is health. 6th house is your enemies. It's also intimately connected to the way in which you work. So we see here that your working practices are going to have a marked impact on you right now. And much of your past karma is playing out in terms of the area in which you work. Now, this past karma, Saturn influence, means there are decisions you've made in the past. You may have made those decisions without enough circumspection. You haven't thought that through. You're probably now, not all of you, but some of you, I feel, born under Libra, are struggling in terms of the workplace relations, work satisfaction. And therefore, this 5th ruler, this past karma bundle of energy is now unbundling. And you need to understand the best way forward with this. Saturn is known as a planet that obstructs you if you resist it. In other words, if you're having troubles in this workplace arena, the more you resist, the more you try to go head to head with those antagonistic forces, by that I mean people, the greater the pain, the greater the suffering, the greater the resentment and frustration. We also note that your future karma planet, Mercury, fortunately a much faster moving planet, that's been retrograde recently. It's in the company of the North Node in your 8th house. So the 8th house is a really thorny part of the horoscope, and it has much to say about your psychological complexes. It's in the fixed sign of Taurus right now. And therefore some of the issues I'm alluding to in your work may in fact be strongly related to having a fixed mindset, a fixed view of how things should be, and being completely intransigent. Being stubborn right now is not the way forward. You need flexibility to the max if you're going to break the back of this particular problem. The 8th house also has to do with shared resources. Jupiter's presence recently in this 8th house, along with the node and also with Uranus, another karmic planet for you, shows that for some of you, the issue of inheritances, money that's tied up, savings and banking, the money you've got tied in with partnerships, these areas of your life are going to take on more importance. And you have to be careful also to not resist the flow of that energy and where that's taking you. Mercury's secret key as a communicative planet is indeed communication. So it's only through progressive thinking, critical thinking, because you've got Mercury about to make contact with Uranus. You're going to have to think outside the square, Libra, if you're going to sort out these problems in your workplace arena and also these financial issues that seem to be getting more and more intense. I've written up other aspects for you this month at astrology.com.au. I'm just touching the surface here, but hopefully that's going to give you food for thought, as I call it, your monthly wisdom sandwich. So pop it over there, astrology.com.au. If you need more help in handling these personal issues, I'm here at your disposal. Drop me a line. And by all means, please subscribe. We need your help to bolster our ratings so that we can hang around and give you more of these karma connections month by month. Till next month, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.